Okay, so it's Jeremy and JP. We're here in Nonsuch Island on I think it's the 4th of February. Anyway, Wednesday, just ahead of worsening weather. So we're literally going to do this quick and then get off the island before the winds get too strong to head back ashore. And we're going to do a quick check of the CahowCam1 nest because it's plain that something has happened there and such. We're pretty sure we know what happened and why, but I want to check and see who it is that's incubating it right now and what condition the egg is in. We actually tried, we found in our last check, a fairly large 3 millimeter depressed dimple pushed into the shell of the egg, and that we're pretty sure that happened during a pretty bad fight between what we think was a prospecting, probably a young male prospector, and the female who was incubating it at the time. So I put 4 coats of nail polish on to try and seal it, to prevent, to strengthen the eggshell and to prevent the loss of fluid from there. But on the 31st of January, 5 days ago, we think the same prospecting bird may have come back, and which led to another 4.5-hour fight. And so I have my questions as to whether the repairs we did would have survived that. They normally will not. So we're going to take a quick look, do this as quick as possible. Okay. Well, the adult has gone into the entrance tunnel and there's no sign of the egg whatsoever. No sign of it. I suspect what has happened, because this nest has a lip that should prevent the egg from rolling like down the entrance tunnel. I suspect it broke on the, during the fight. And when she tried to incubate it, what will often happen is that the contents are seeping out and it will stick to her breast and her belly plumage. And then when she figures out something's wrong, or she just goes outside to excrete, which they normally will do, it was stuck to her by then and went out with her. That normally is what will happen. At some point, what's left of the egg will usually emerge, from the entrance, but it's possible also that skinks have already scavenged it. But yeah, I think there is an adult in the nest. We saw it earlier, but it's probably gone back into the entrance tunnel between the nest chamber and the entrance down there. It's about a 7-foot long tunnel, so there's plenty of space for them to hide out of sight. And I don't want to traumatize the bird by trying to poke it back out with a sort of stick or something like that. I just don't want to do that. They've been through enough. So yeah, so unfortunately we did try our best. We were very aware of the situation, but it looks like CahowCam1 has failed this year. No sign of the egg, and the adult has plainly given up on it. So yeah, so we have CahowCam2. That looks good. At the last check, Samson was still checking. It was incubating the egg. That's when we first found it. I might actually give a very quick check to that now and just see if they've changed over. Is it still him or is it the female? And also to weigh the egg. I've already measured it, but the eggs, if they're developing normally, will lose weight at a very predictable value, so it's a good way of making sure that, yes, it looks like the embryo is developing. And the other good thing about doing this is that by now we should be able to tell if the egg is fertile or not. So we'll do that. It's a shame about CahowCam1, but it does happen. Yeah. Happened last year, so that's the 2nd year in a row that they've lost their egg, unfortunately.
JP here. Basically, what we have here is some unanswered questions as to exactly what happened, as to exactly who was the prospector, who was coming in and out when they were coming in and out, and those are some of the things that we're looking to address with different tech that we're developing this year. So stay tuned to that. We're working on some ways of identifying specific birds when they come in and out of the burrows remotely 24/7, so not just when we're here or not just when there's a camera. So that will help answer more questions, but now back over to Jeremy in CahowCam1.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to take the incubating bird out. It's going to be very quick, and then I'll just weigh it and check the band, and then I will check the egg. Just have to remove all of the bay grape leaves that have been blown that would fall in otherwise because of the 70-mile-an-hour winds that we had on the weekend. 3 days of gale force winds gusting to near hurricane force. Right. Oh, I think this is the female. I might be wrong, actually. It's hard to tell, but I think it is the female. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at you, sweetie. Let's take a quick. Yeah, it is. It's the female. E0643. Samson's band, of course, is E0174. So she has come back. So she's got the, she knows what she's supposed to be doing now, which is basically incubating the egg. So let's do that quickly. So this is CahowCam1 R832. And it's one adult Cahow incubating egg. So the adult weight, I will weigh it in a second. But we know now that the band number is E0643. And she is the female. Okay, so let's get a quick weight of you. I thought it was her because you can tell, Samson has such a big head and shoulders on him. And she's at a good weight, actually, for a female. So she's just taken over in the last 24 hours or so, I think, probably last night. Let's see, 360. Okay, stops. 300 and as soon as you stop bouncing. 368. So that is 348. Yeah, 348 grams. Okay, that's a good weight for a female. Okay, so I'm just going to pass her to you, JP, and take a look at this egg, which, let's keep our fingers crossed. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, yes, yes, very fertile. It's got a beautiful embryo in there, developing. Absolutely beautiful. Yep. You want to take a quick look.
Can I just film that real quick?
Yep. Just make sure you don't step on anything.
Can you take the light out, or you can take a picture?
Yeah, I could take the light out. Just be very careful. She's turning out to be, despite the fact that she's very popular with the boys, she's turning out to be a good mother because, she wasn't gone for too long. Her and Samson seem to be getting more and more in sync now, and I have a feeling by next year they're going to be completely in sync, and that should alleviate the problems that we've had with who's the daddy, So let's see, 72. So that's 62, 57, yeah. I think it was 59 at our first thing, so that's perfect, 57. So.
Right.
Okay, that's great. a little bit more grass in the nest, so I am going to collect a little bit. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to encourage some of these scurvy grass to grow very fast, so that hopefully we won't have issues with the with tropic birds anymore. Yep. But in the meantime, I can always cut branches of the buttonwood and just put it in front of there to camouflage. And we'll probably have to do that by the end of this month, because that's when tropic birds will come. Okay, so mission accomplished. Hopefully we'll get back to shore safely now. It is starting to pick up a bit. But from Jeremy and JP from Nonsuch Island A Colony in Bermuda, everybody have a good week and a safe weekend. All the best. Okay. That's perfect.